I did actually have COVID a couple of weeks ago for the first time, which is fucking embarrassing. Getting it this late. It's embarrassing. It's like finally watching Sopranos and wanting to talk about it. Like, can you believe Adriana got shot? It's like, we did this 2 decades ago. And it's still scary, by the way. It's still scary, because for most people, it's like a cold or a mild flu. But there's always some asshole who's like, it's been 8 months, and I still can't hear birds sing. Lasagna now tastes like rat faces, and rat feces taste like lasagna. Just keep it to yourself, okay? It was okay for me. Basically, for 4 days, I lied in bed, really tired and depressed. It was a lot like not having COVID. It was very similar to not. I didn't really know where the COVID ended or began. It's like when I had mono in college and my doctor told me not to engage in sexual activity for like 2 months, and I had to pretend that'd be a big adjustment to my schedule. The acting chops I pulled that day. Doctor, you know how many women you're disappointing right now? I gotta clear my whole calendar. But I'm glad we're done with the pandemic and we've moved on to nuclear war because it was tough. It's been a tough couple of years. It's been really hard. You never know who's taking precautions. Like, I was at this girl's apartment a couple months ago, right, in West Virginia. We were about to have sex, not to brag. We were about to have sex when she said she wasn't fucking vaccinated. She said I was in the apartment. So I stormed out of there the next morning so quickly. I wasn't having it. Right at 11 a.m. We fucked one more time, and then I was out of there. I was out. It is amazing how quickly your dick will just change your values in a heartbeat. Like, this whole year, I've had so much anger towards anti-vax people, and then the minute one of them wants to fuck me, I'm like, well, maybe it is a hoax. I mean, look, who really knows? No, this was a tough pandemic. It was, but I'm trying to be positive. I'm a negative guy. I will say this. This is the first pandemic in the history of pandemics that some people admitted enjoying. And that's progress. Like, no one in the 1500s was like, you know, the bubonic plague really gave me a chance to just slow down and just live in the moment. Things were going way too fast. I could never just catch a breath. And then, thank God, the Black Death came along, and I got to finally work on myself. I got to learn about me. If not for Ebola, I would have never learned ukulele, so this was a blessing in disguise. No, it's been a hard pandemic. It has been hard. It's been hard for me for 2 main reasons. Number one, I'm a huge hypochondriac. And the worst part about being a hypochondriac during this pandemic is here's this disease where one of the symptoms is not having symptoms. Do you understand what that does to a hypochondriac? Do you understand the level of mind fuck? Every day last year, I was like, hey, I feel pretty good. What if it's COVID? Oh my God. I feel amazing. Am I about to die? There are no rules anymore. It didn't help that the media made you try to go insane at all times. Seriously, the media fucking suck. CNN and Fox News can both suck my dick, honestly. They both suck. They both suck. For different reasons. Fox News, it's always the same crazy shit. It's always some like hot blonde woman you kind of want to hate fuck. And maybe I'm projecting. I don't know. And she's always saying something insane. She's just like, new report says vaccines may make you Jewish. Before we get into that, here's a video of Nancy Pelosi falling down the stairs. And they just never go back to the report. They just watch that video for like 2 hours. But then you go on CNN, and CNN is always some smug news reporter standing over a woman in a hospital bed being like, we're here talking to some dumb bitch who didn't get vaccinated. do you feel, you fucking moron? You're an idiot! How do you feel? You didn't get vaccinated and now you're dying, you stupid whore! She's just like, no habla inglés. She said she feels like a real jackass. Back to an even more smug news anchor. The media doesn't give a shit about our mental health at all. I saw a segment on CNN last year where they're saying COVID numbers were rising and they were playing suspenseful music. Are you out of your mind? They were like, COVID numbers are on the rise. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. You don't need suspenseful music when we're the ones in the horror movie. The other problem with the pandemic is I got vaccinated early, but only because my BMI is obese. Anyone else have that bittersweet victory? None of you? It's not that dark. I can see you all. It's some of you. I'm not blind. I'll start pointing you out. I don't give a shit. I'll start guessing your weight like I work at a carnival. The BMI is bullshit. Can we agree on that? It's bullshit, yes. I mean, I know I'm chubby, but I didn't think I might not make it through COVID fat. I knew I'm a little big. I didn't think I was second in line after 85-year-olds and people with asthma. I didn't realize I was emergency level fat, okay? I thought I was just George Costanza, 90s chubby, you know? But according to the BMI, I'm the first victim in the movie Seven, apparently. Yeah. According to the BMI, when doctors see me, they're like, oh shit, we gotta get you in right away, come on! Fucking run! Well, don't run. I know you haven't run in a while, but just walk. I'm really glad you all laughed at that. I did that joke a couple weeks ago in Mississippi, and it did not go well. It turns out it is hard to do fat jokes when you're the thinnest person in the room. It's a real disconnect. I was like, I'm so fat. They're all just in Rascals. You look amazing. Man, supermodels in New York sure are insecure.